Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is SJ. I'm an adult doll collector who just wants to talk about dolls, and this channel is meant for adult doll and toy collectors. So, it is officially summertime here in the US, which means it is like peak vacation and travel season for us. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite doll travel tips. So let's get into it. First tip, find something to put your doll in when you put them in either a backpack, your carry-on, luggage, all of that. Find something, that's going to protect them while they are in your bag so they don't get scratched, their hair doesn't get messed up, all that kind of stuff. So a couple of things that I typically use is this right here. So this is a little fabric zipper pouch. I got this as a stocking stuffer from G last Christmas, and these are actually sold at Dollar Tree. So they're like $1.25, but it's a little zipper pouch, and it opens like this, and inside it has a little elastic strap right here to hold the doll in, and it actually came with two hangers, so you could like put like two little outfits hanging right there if you wanted to. So that's one thing that I use. Another thing is, sadly, these are not made anymore because Mattel changed the packaging on the Barbie Fashionistas, but the old Barbie Fashionistas are still being sold in stores. So these cases that the Barbie Fashionistas came in are great to put your dolls in, to just slip into your luggage or your carry-on or your backpack, stuff like that. And these do actually fit in like a mini backpack, like a lounge fly or something. You have to position it in a way to where it's like this, or just slowly put it in there and slowly kind of like get the top portion of the backpack over it. It does fit. It's a tight fit, but they fit. So other things that you could put your dolls in, some people buy like the huge like makeup pouches and they put their dolls in those with the zipper. Some people even just use gallon sized Ziploc bags. So those are a couple things. Even like, I think hard shell cases that you can find on Amazon, some people use like these hard shell cases so your doll is extra protected. I don't use those because I want it to take up as least amount of room as it possibly can in my bag, because I'm also carrying my wallet and a brush and just a bunch of other stuff. So I want it to take up the least amount of room as possible. So with the Barbie Fashionista cases, we know they can fit a Barbie and we know they can fit a Ken doll. And if you're wondering, can they fit a Rainbow High doll? Yes, they can fit a Rainbow High doll. The hair you just have to gently just tuck in there so it doesn't get caught in the zipper. But yes, a Rainbow High doll can fit in the Barbie Fashionista cases. What about a Monster High doll? Yes, a Monster High doll can fit just fine in the Barbie Fashionista cases too. So if you have a ton of these and you never thought about putting your dolls in there to travel with, Barbies fit in them, obviously, because the Barbie comes in them, but Monster High and Rainbow High fits in them as well. Now, if you have a doll that has a very intricate hairstyle and you're worried about putting them in a case because you don't want the hair to get messed up, they sell like hair nets that you can wrap around the doll's hair. They might be at Dollar Tree. I don't have any dolls that have like super intricate hairstyles like that, so that's not something that I ever worry about. But they do sell like hair nets that you can wrap around their hair. Some people even use like saran wrap, which is like plastic cling wrap, so you can try that. As far as if you were worried about the face getting scratched or something like that, again, you can use like a little mini plastic bag to kind of put over the face, Or you can even take like a small like mini cloth, like a washcloth or a lens cleaning cloth, or even the little towels that the Pacific Coast Rainbow High dolls came with, and just kind of wrap it around their face. So that way their face and the makeup and the eyes and all of that is protected. So maybe you travel with your dolls and your doll has got to have their sunglasses and 5 different pairs of shoes and their phone and a purse and all kinds of like little play accessories. So how are you going to travel with those? Are you just going to take a handful of them and dump them into your bag? No, because then you're going to be rummaging through your bag trying to find them. Some things that you can use are, again, little mini Barbie like plastic accessory things, like, you know, like a outfit comes in that you can buy, or like the shoes and stuff like that. These are great to put like accessories in for your dolls, so they're protected and they're not just laying loose all inside of your luggage or your bag. Another thing you can use, so let's say you collect LOL OMGs, like little tots, and you have a million of those plastic balls and you don't know what to do with them, or you get surprise toys and they come in like a little plastic capsule. Open it and put the accessories in there. That way, again, they're protected. It's easy to find in your luggage, you know, stuff like that. Like this went to the live action Little Mermaid surprise, like little stuffed toy. I have so many of these. So one of the things that I typically do is, let's say I want to do some photos with my dolls and I want to set up like a little beach type of scene. I can put a towel in here, I can put sunglasses in here, I can put the sandals in here. That way it's all together, nice and neat, and not just laying loose in my backpack. So that's one thing you can put your accessories in. You could possibly be able to fit them in the case that they're in, but I like to have my accessories, when I do travel with accessories with my dolls, I like to have them separate from the doll. Just, I don't know, I like how they're separate. So when I do travel with my dolls, some things that I take no matter what is a hairbrush and a comb. This way, let's say I need to fix the doll's hair after it's been, you know, in its little carrying case and all of that. So I have a comb on hand and I got a brush on hand. I do not travel with gel or anything like that, hairspray, none of that, because I usually, when I travel, I fly, and there's a lot of stuff that you cannot take on an airplane. So I don't travel with gel, I don't travel with hairspray. I just fix the hair the best I can if I'm out somewhere, and there you go. Another thing too that I travel with is like little rubber bands for the hair. Let's say I want to put their hair up in a little ponytail, I got a rubber band. Let's say they are traveling with their hair up in a ponytail and for some reason the rubber band snaps. This way I have extra little rubber band hair ties. And what I typically do is I wrap them around the, what is this called? Like the tail, the base of the comb, the handle of the comb or brush. I wrap them around that. That way, again, they're not laying loose and I'm rummaging through everything trying to look for them. So those are just like some things that I always travel, like when I travel with my dolls, those are just some things that I always have with me. Okay, so this isn't really like a necessity, that's not something you can do, but this is something that I typically do because I think it's so much fun to do, especially since I do photography with my dolls. If you're interested, all of my doll photography is on my Instagram at thedollhousedreams. Anyways, some things that I carry. My dolls will always have a little piece of luggage. So this is actually made by Barbie, and it came with like a little like mini travel accessory kit inside with like some stamps and a pencil and all of that. LA took all of that. I just wanted the suitcase. This was, I think, $6 something at Walmart. And then if you want the Disney one, they have a Frozen one that is sold at Target, and instead of it being pink, it's purple. That's about it. So the little handle comes up, the little wheels move, and they do roll, and this opens and you can put like a bunch of like clothes, shoes, stuff like that in there. I traveled with I think 4 Rainbow High dolls one time, and I was able to put like a week's worth of clothes in this little suitcase. Yeah, and it does have like a little plastic handle right here, but I didn't use that. I just used the little rolly thing. The new Barbie extra fly little suitcases. You could put like some little mini accessories in here or little clothing pieces. Do that. This does open. It's a little difficult to open, but it opens. You could probably put like a little towel or something in there. And this. So this is from the Our Generation doll line. I think that is sold at Target. It's like a version of American Girl. It's not owned by American Girl, but they're like American Girl. So this is like size-wise, it's geared towards like Our Generation Girl dolls, like 18-inch dolls. But look at all the room that's in there. This little backpack. So as weird as this might look on the back of like a Barbie doll or a Rainbow High doll, I also use one of these. This way it's like my dolls have their own little luggage with their own clothes in it. I don't know. I think it's cute. This is not something you have to do, but I like doing it. I love packing, all their little clothes in a little suitcase. And then when I get to the airport, I set them up by the window where you can see all the planes, and I take a picture of them with their luggage. Yes, I will take my dolls out in public and set them up in a scene. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm 30-something years old. I don't care if like I'm being judged. I'm past that. I don't care. So like I said earlier in the video, when I travel, I typically travel by plane. So my dolls always go in my carry-on. Carry-on is basically like a duffel bag or like your personal item, which I use a backpack so I can use the most amount of storage as I possibly can when it comes to flying. I know a lot of flying hacks too, so if you want some of those, let me know. But they always go in either my duffel bag that goes in the overhead bin, or they go in my backpack, which is my personal item that you put underneath the seat. I will not put my dolls in, any checked bags, like, the bags that go underneath the inside of the plane. I'm not doing that. I'm too afraid that, because I have seen the way some of these people just throw your bags. I'm afraid that something's going to get broken. Sometimes they even do. They'll check your bags, and I'm afraid they're going to be like, oh, an Avatar figurine that's fully posable? This is cool, and it's mine now. I've heard horror stories, and I don't want those horror stories to happen to me. So my dolls always go in my carry-on bags. And I have not run into any issues, knock on wood, with bringing my dolls in my carry-on, or even their accessories like shoes and like little play accessories. Never run into an issue with that. So that's just something I do. So in case you do always travel by plane and you were worried about having your dolls and their accessories in your carry-on, they've never given me an issue. So, I mean, they might be thinking to themselves as it's going through the little x-ray machine, well, this girl over here, she's like, 30 some years old, and this little personal item bag is full of nothing but dolls and accessories. That's weird, but whatever. But those were just some little travel tips, because I know there are a lot of, doll collectors out there who do travel with their dolls and, stuff like that. So if you're one of those people, I hope some of these tips help you. This is just stuff that I've kind of picked up over the years with, traveling on airplanes and everything, or, bringing my dolls with me to public places to do photography. These are just little things that I've learned over the years. And, I hope they help you. And if you guys are watching this know any other travel tips, drop them in the comments below. Let me know some other doll traveling tips, and let other viewers know some other doll traveling tips. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.